question number 2 with the chain rule. So here we have y is equal to 3x squared minus 5 to the power of 8. So we need to make this a composite function. Something like y equals f of g of x. Okay, so what is our inside function, our inner function? It's just going to be 3x squared minus 5. So that's g of x. 3x squared minus 5. Okay, so what is our outer function, or the outside function? That's just going to be to the power of 8, right? So it'll be x to the power of 8. So f of x is equal to x to the 8. Does that work out? Yeah, because if we take this and we replace this x for 3x squared minus 5, we're just going to obtain y equals 3x squared minus 5 to the 8. Fantastic, so that works out well. And we know that the derivative of this, y prime of f of g of x, the chain rule tells us that it will be f prime of g of x times g prime of x. Alright, so now we're well on our way to figuring out the derivative. So let's figure out f prime of x first. F of x is just x to the 8. So what I can do is that I can take down the exponent and subtract 1 from it. So f prime x is just, or f prime of x, is 8x to the 7. Great. But we're interested in f prime of g of x. And g of x is, of course, 3x squared minus 5. So f prime of g of x will be just 8 times 3x squared minus 5 to the power of 7. Well, I think that the different colors make it easy to see, right? Well, hopefully. Then, so we already have this part, f prime of g of x, which is right here. We also want g prime of x, which is easy. Well, g of x is just 3x squared minus 5. So what is the derivative of 3x squared? I can just bring down exponent, multiply by the 3, so you get 6x. 2 minus 1 is 1. I don't need to write the exponent of 1 here, so just write 6x. And the derivative of a constant, like negative 5, will be 0. So, the derivative of g, or g prime of x, is just 6x. Great. So, of course, we're looking for y prime of x, which is f prime of g of x times g prime of x. Let's have the different colors all the way through. Fantastic. So this is what we have here. So we have the 8, 3x squared minus 5 to the 7, multiplied by g prime of x, which is just 6x. Now, of course, we can multiply the 8 and the 6. So we get 48. The x comes with it, so I can write 48x times 3x squared minus 5 to the power of 7. And that's it. Hopefully it made good sense to you. Now, I suggest you keep watching our videos and trying more questions. Good luck!